Hey guys, how's it going? So, full disclaimer for this video, it was probably going to be long. So if you aren't up for that, don't worry about it, don't watch, basically. That's pretty much your choice. Though, there is a lot of important news and stuff that will be happening in this video, as well as a channel update right at the end. But most of it is going to be me gushing out all of my emotions, so I apologize for that. Bear with me if you can. Yeah, I just need to get this off my chest. That's the main thing of this video. So yeah, I disappeared from YouTube and Twitch and pretty much all social media for a few months. Yep, that happened. I just disappeared. I've still been on Steam and stuff, so if you're a friend of me on Steam, you'll have still seen me on Counter-Strike and things like that. I'm very addicted to Counter-Strike, it's incredible. I'm now Golden over 2, I'm really impressed with how well I've done with that. I've got like 400 hours on it. But anyway, yeah, it has been a gradual thing, but it happened nonetheless. And it's due to a number of factors, really, and I wanted to explain as much of them. I'm not going to explain all of them. I'll do all the big major ones, but it was literally none of these factors that threw me over the edge. It was a combination of all of them. And when I say I've been thrown off the edge, I mean I've been thrown off the edge. So first off, I want to say that, it's been a really busy summer. More so than usual. Spring to summer is always busy for me for a number of reasons, like work and professional. Also, the weather gets good, and I'm very into outdoorsy stuff, so when there's good weather, you've got to make use of it in the UK. But yeah, mainly my jobs have become more demanding. I've got two jobs. I've got a weekend job and a weekday job. Basically, inflow has increased for both of them. So yeah, that and whether it's become far too tempting to sort of do other things than sit inside and do YouTube-y, gamey stuff. I have been playing a lot of video games, but I haven't been recording them because I don't want to worry about that sort of thing at the moment. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't had time to go out, and that's annoying me like fuck. Really, it is annoying me. Hopefully, come August, I'll get a fairly big break from my professional lifestyle, which will give me more of a chance to do exciting videos and do just make some fun stuff and just have fun. That's what I want to do. I just want to have fun, man. In fact, I fully intend to get back on track with Tomb Raider, movie thoughts, as well as streaming. I want to get all of that back on track. I might come up with a schedule for streaming that might help me, so it would be odd evenings here and there for streaming. Some of them will be editing streams. I know that a lot of people don't like that, but I like doing them because it gets me editing and things. I like editing the movie thoughts. I think that's a really great, fun thing to do. Maybe not the Tomb Raiders, because I don't think my PC can handle fully editing Tomb Raider and streaming at the same time, because it's a pile of wank. That's what my PC is. But yeah, I want to get back on track with Tomb Raider. I want to get back on track with all of YouTube, really. So I'm also going to have a bit of spare time for adventures and stuff that you probably won't get to see. So that's just bear that in mind. Secondly, I wanted to kind of talk about why my year is more stressful at work. This year at work has been really stressful. So yeah, I mentioned that I've got two jobs, my weekend one and my weekday one. Now, I'm not going to tell you what they are and what I do, but I will refer them to them as my weekday job and my weekend job, basically. So both of the jobs are going through massive changements in management at the moment. My weekday job has always been a bane in my side. I don't really enjoy it that much anymore. I did when I started, and I enjoyed the actual job, but management and pretty much my peers, they're all a bunch of wankers. The actual job I enjoy, what I get paid for I enjoy, but everything else is kind of a little bit grating. I probably shouldn't say wankers, because I know a few of them do watch me on YouTube, and this is probably going to get back to me, and I'll probably get fired, and I'll lose my job. No, I won't, because they don't know. Fuck it, I don't care. No, I mean, it's fine. it gets on me a lot. Like, I personally feel that a lot of things affect me in certain ways. Like, and there's a lot of stress on all the staff, and there's a lot of stress on like the consumers and the customers, and there's a lot of stress on the management, and it's all being injected into everyone. It's not just me, it is everyone, but because I do other things as well, I think it's tolling on me more. I'm losing sleep over that as well. I don't want to say it, but there are other personal things that go on in that workplace that I generally do not want to say. I don't want to go into those. But, I mean, really, I probably should get a new job. Like, but I feel so deflated from this that it makes me genuinely feel that I'm not worthy of any other job. And really, if I think about it, that's really sad. Like, I'm such a sad guy. Oh, God, I've got such a hard-knock life, man. Fuck, like, people dying of starvation in Africa, and I'm moaning about a job. That's my life, right? So my weekend job is something that I have literally always loved. Like, I love through and through. I love my job. I love who I work with. I've got a great boss. Everything is perfect. Like, literally everything I do with that job is fantastic. And through 4 years of working with that company, I've had more responsibilities that have been put on me. I've had more working time added to me, and that's all stuff that I wanted and that I have happily taken on and I have grabbed onto, and I think I do that really, really well. Like, I think I've got the mentality to do this job and take it so much higher and just do it. And like, I love it. I properly love it, and it pains me that I can't tell you what it is, but I do love it. But yeah, basically what's been happening in the last couple of months is my boss is leaving, and this has been really hard for me because I love my boss. Like, she is one of the most inspirational women I have ever met. I'm serious, like, inspirational people. Like, she's a similar age to me. She's a little bit older, but managerial style, she gets everything organized like that. And it's so inspiring how you watch this person and you look up to them. Like, seriously, I look up to this woman so much. And it's very scary for me to realize that they're not going to be there. They're not going to be there in September. And like, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. There was a point where the whole workforce, like, there was rumors going around that we would lose our jobs, like we would lose our roles, and like things would change, and change is never good. I know I don't like change. I like everything to be how it is. I don't like change, like, especially drastic change like this. It just scares me, and I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared right now. I'm going in on a Saturday, and I don't know. I don't know what the future's going to be. I just don't know. Like, this fun, fantastic job that I'm so lucky to have, it could be gone. And this job is something that really keeps me going. Like, a lot of this keeps me going. And, 4 years of my life that I've put into this, it really, it could be gone. And at the moment, like, a lot of the stuff has been sorted out. I've definitely got my job. But it's still that unknown. Like, the new person who's coming in to take over, I don't really know them that well. And it's not going to be... we're going to start from scratch. I'm petrified. Like, really, I am. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. I know it's not... I know it's just me rambling... But I just wanted to put that out there. Like, I know there's nothing that you guys can do. There's nothing that I can do. This is out of everyone's hands. This is up to people I've never met. I'm now putting my trust in people I don't know, and that's scary. Like, hey, it's got to be done. So on a more personal and sad note, and something I'm not going to talk about much, but I do want to just say it. Someone that I've only got one one of these. Like, I've literally only got one of these people, and they actually currently have cancer, and it's very hard. A lot of things are going off in my head. I've had a lot of family members, and I mean a lot. I've been to a lot of funerals. I've been to a lot of family members who have had cancer, and someone else that you can't replace, you'll never replace this person, they've got it too. And yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. That's another stress factor that I've got. That was the only reason I mentioned it. It's just a stress factor, nothing else. More happier notes. Yay! Great. There's loads of just shit in this at the moment. Basically, YouTube stopped being fun. Like, it's not that I don't find making the videos fun and playing the games fun. It's the editing and then the comment section. And it's not even like the direct comments, like on the YouTube channel. It's the indirect comments I've been getting, and there's one in particular which I'm going to save for a bit later. But yeah, I had to stop doing the video games because of time. That was the main thing. But I didn't want my channel just to have nothing for like half a year, which is where it was going. So I started up the movie thoughts, and that was something to do while I wasn't making gameplay videos. That was literally all it was. It was just something. I watch a lot of movies, and I mean a lot of movies. I love movies. And I go and watch these, and I don't have any friends. I don't watch movies with people. I used to watch movies with like one person, but they don't talk to me anymore. So yeah, I don't have anyone to share my thoughts on movies. I always like to talk about what I've seen, and I don't have that anymore. So I thought I would start making videos on it. Like, that's why I called it movie thoughts, because it's just my thoughts. It's just what I think about it. It doesn't have to be accurate. It's not analytical. It's just how I feel about a movie. And I even give a score at the end. But that's something that I would do to my friends. Like, anyone I go and see a movie with, I always say, like, we'll analytically analyze it, or I will, and then I will give it a score at the end. So it's literally exactly what I do with anyone, but on a public level. And it's like, some of the comments that I've had have been really great. And there was one comment in particular, like, on my second video. It was only the second video, so I didn't even know how I needed to phrase this whole video arc. I didn't know what was good and what was bad. It was literally all guesswork on this second video. And I was really tired when I recorded this, by the way. Not that I'm making excuses, but... So yeah, I had a really depth discussion with someone who had just literally stumbled upon my channel. I think he was going through movie reviews of Green Room, which is a film that, again, I'm going to say it, I really like that film. I really do like that film. I thought it was fantastic. I've watched it since I watched it at the cinema, and actually now I've watched it the second time, I've enjoyed it a lot more. So, yeah, I had this discussion, and then a comment came up, and they literally nitpicked on everything I said wrong. So every fact I got wrong, and every figure. And, like, my whole reasoning initially behind the movie thoughts was the fact that I wasn't going to look up these facts and figures. I was just going to walk out of the cinema, and I was just going to talk to a recording software. And that's literally all I did. I have a Tascam in my car, and I just record my raw thoughts. And I get home, and then I upload the footage onto my PC, edit the audio, and then add some pictures. That's literally my process for movie thoughts, or it was at the beginning. Yeah, I mean, the whole point was that, like, when you go to a pub or a bar and you're with your friends and you talk about movies that you've seen, you don't state, like, facts and figures and stuff. You just talk about stuff and get things wrong, and it's fine, and nobody worries about getting things wrong. You have a laugh, and that was my idea. That is what I wanted. I just wanted to have a laugh with people who like to see movies, and I couldn't do that because, like, as soon as I started doing these movie thoughts, someone immediately said, "You're wrong, you can't do that, you got this fact wrong, you got this fact wrong, how wrong can you be? Wow, I am so disappointed." Even though they'd never literally seen any of my work before, they just said that they were disappointed in what they'd seen. But that would mean that they had some expectations of a stranger to live up to, and they don't understand the series. It just doesn't make sense, and that's the YouTube community. It doesn't make sense a lot of the time. There's a lot of comments, and I see it on a lot of different people's, and I never thought that I would get it on my YouTube channel because it's so small and insignificant, but I see it on all the big YouTube channels. They're just so stupid comments. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. It's like they're trying to cause drama out of nothing. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't want views or subs. I like being small. I don't want to make money out of this. This isn't a job. This is literally for me to have fun, and you're taking that away from me. Literally, those sort of comments, that takes my fun and my creative side away from me, and I don't see the point. It baffles me. It really does. But you know what? The thing is, that comment actually didn't bother me at the time. Like, it really genuinely didn't. I was really quick to reply, and I gave them an in-depth explanation and apology and stuff. Like, look, really sorry that I didn't live up to your expectations, but really this series isn't for that. Maybe you should look at other series and not... Like, you can come back if you want, like, watch other stuff, but that's all your choice. You don't have to watch it. But now I think about it, because actually what I did say, because we got into a little bit of a comment, not really argument, but it was more of a discussion, and I did offer, look, okay, it's taken me a long time to write down this, can we not just have this as a real one-to-one talk on Discord or Skype or something, and just talk about it? Because clearly you like movies, I like movies. We can just talk about movies, man. Like, we've got literally a common shared interest. And the thing is that they liked Green Room. They loved Green Room. They were angry at me for not loving it back. And I like that film. I don't love it. I don't think it's going to be a classic, but I like it. I think it's a really good film. It's a lot better than some of the shit I've seen recently. But yeah, it wasn't. So yeah, I kind of was more laughing at that comment than I was offended, so it didn't really affect me that much, but I needed to get that sort of thing out of the way for this next point, because this next comment did hurt me, and it actually hurt me down to the bone. So it was actually an indirect comment on Twitter, and this came from someone that I really cared about, and I still do care about them for a lot. I really care about this person. And if they're generally watching, I want them to know that the reason why I can't talk to them is because I care about them. Like, that's how fucked up my head is. Basically, the comment completely fucked me over. Like, I read this comment and I closed up. Like, I didn't sleep for 3 nights, and it made me shut down. Seriously, like. And I know when I read out this comment, you're going to be like, well, it's not that serious, let it go. But I've got a lot of trust issues. I don't trust people very easily because of a lot of shit, okay? And it's not, like, it really is not that bad. It's more me that's the problem than anything else. Like, I've got these issues. I've got to try and deal with them as I can. But yeah, so this came from someone that in the past said that they were going to be loyal, and that they are loyal to people, and they're loyal to their friends, and that I always thought that they would be loyal to me. It doesn't matter if we don't talk anymore. Like, I'm going to be loyal to them. Like, I would always try and defend and protect them, like, as much as I can. Like, and they always went on about how much they liked my content on YouTube as well. I'm very negative about my YouTube stuff. I always think that whatever I do is not good enough. I'm very, very negative in that way. And they were always there backing me up, and that gave me a lot of strength. The fact that they enjoyed what I was doing, and that they thought that I did good editing and video stuff and whatever. Now, noted I haven't spoken to them, like, probably since February time-ish. And I started Movie Thoughts fairly recently, so that's fine. But it was an attack more on Movie Thoughts. I'm not going to go into why me and this person stopped talking in February. That's personal information. I don't want to share that. That's not fair to them. That's not fair to me. And I do still admire this person and I respect them. So, yeah, let's just put it there and leave that to there. But I just want to talk about this tweet. That was the main thing. So this is what they tweeted in public. Bear in mind that they have about probably 1,000 Twitter followers. I don't actually know. They've got a lot of followers. And I've got like 20. And I've got like 40 subscribers on YouTube. Like, I'm not a people person. I'm not someone who pushes my channel. Like, that's fine. I don't want people. I don't like people around me. I get very anxious when I meet people. I'm that sort of person. But this is what they said. People who talk about movie TV shows on an analytical level as if they're experts when they're not experts makes me want to vomit. Now, that's actually a fairly vague comment, but it is kind of clear. It's kind of clear to me that maybe it's that I do Movie Thoughts, and I also do Roy Johnson's Movie Mumbles on his channel. Quick shout out to him. He's fantastic. He's been really supportive, especially when I mentioned to him that I didn't want to do Movie Mumbles anymore. He's just been fine with it. He is brilliant. He's a great friend, and I really admire that. But yeah, that tweet is very vague, and it could have meant anyone. Like, it's not obviously meant for me. So it could have meant anyone. But I did see it, and I was a bit worried that this person literally could have meant me. But then I was also aware that it could have been anyone. But then they posted something else, which more or less confirmed that it was directed at me. And this was... bear in mind that this person has very personal... knew me on a very personal level and has access to personal information. Like, they know bits about my life that you guys don't. And yeah, let's just put it that way. So this is what it said. Good job. You heard a couple of words tossed around in the film industry and want everyone to know about it. Quit the pretentious BS now. Like, I saw that and it's like, yeah, I've worked in the film industry. I've only just started doing this. I sound pretentious. Wow, okay, so nobody has my back. That's literally what I thought at the time. It's like, this person who's supposed to have my back through thick and thin, even if we're not talking, even if we've fallen apart and grew apart, they're still meant to have my back, because that's what loyalty is. And they don't. And that hurts. That hurts a lot. Like, they know that I worked in the industry, and that I still do to some extent. And they decided to attack me on not a personal level, but a professional one as well. And they know how insecure I am about my YouTube stuff and what sort of things I've had to deal with other attacks like this. And yeah. But what really sold it was when I put up a tweet that said, yeah, there's some really hurtful people on Twitter. I'd never noticed that before. That was that's vague. Like, I didn't direct that at anyone. That was vague. And they immediately took down the tweets. So it was obviously meant for me. It's like months before they did a similar style of comment where they pretty much aimed it about how I ran my Twitter. Bear in mind, I did a lot of streams back then, and I didn't realize at the time that I had the automation tweet whenever I go live on, and then whenever my internet cuts out and then it comes back on, there's a tweet that goes out. So for months there was just like a bunch of tweets that says, "Hi, I'm live on Twitch." Bear in mind, I've only got like 20 followers, so it doesn't really matter because they're the only ones that are going to get spam. But like, they've done it before, and I noticed that, and I remembered it. And it was only thinking back to that, and then I tried and found this tweet, trying to find this tweet, and that's been deleted too. So, yeah. I mean, surely if you know someone so well and you know how they're going to react to certain stimuli and stuff, you don't say things that aggressive in public because you know that they're going to be pushed off the deep end, which is where I went. Like, my deep end is probably greater than most people in, like, I don't know. And they push me there. I don't know if they realise that that's why they push me. It's very sad. But yeah, I needed to get that off my chest. There is more, but that's also pretty long. Like, this first half of the year has been pretty shit for me. Like, I'm kind of at breaking point. But I'm trying to look positive now. I'm trying to say, okay, we need to just deal with it and just move on. To the person who made those tweets, if you're watching, like, don't worry about it. I do forgive you. I know that you say things and you don't mean them. You took down the tweets, so, you know, but this isn't an attack on you. This is more me trying to get off my chest how I've been feeling. So it's more about me. It's not about you. Just try and be careful in the future with what you say on Twitter, because you might not think people watch it, but people do, and they can get hurt. Like, if you want to shit talk about me to my face, that's fine. Like, literally, you can do that anytime you want. I'm always here. Just shit talk to me, it's fine. If you need to get that off your chest, go for it. And if you want to shit talk about me behind my back to your friends in private, that's fine. I'm pretty sure you're going to do that anyway. But, like, I'm fine with that. You know, I don't personally do it, but if you feel the need to do that, then do it. But if you've got a beef with me, don't make it indirectly public, because that's when it hurts. But it's fine, so don't worry about it. Don't lose sleep, don't fret about it, don't stress, just calm and just be great. Just have a great life. And I mean that, I thoroughly mean that. So, all of that's been done. Now on for the channel update. Basically, I'm back with Tomb Raider in August. It is my birthday week this week! I don't know why I'm so excited. Like, I haven't been excited for a birthday since I was probably 18. Like, literally, I don't give a shit about birthdays. But it is my birthday week, and I am kind of looking forward to it. I'm gonna go away. I'm literally going away. I'm getting away from my professional life, I'm getting away from my personal life, everything, and I'm just driving across the country, and I'm just going by myself. Like, it's been hectic half a year, and I don't really want to keep it going, and I'm just gonna go for my birthday for 3 days, and I'll be back, and I'll start making videos again, and yeah. So, when I get back, I'll do streams. I'll probably re-record a lot of my Tomb Raider stuff, and mostly movie thoughts will continue. I've got a lot of notes. I've seen a lot of movies since the last. I can't even remember what the last film was. Maybe Independence Day or something like that I put up. But I've seen a lot of films since then, and there's a lot of things I need to say. There's a lot of them, like Ghostbusters. I'm gonna go and see Star Trek in literally 10 minutes. Wow, I've really not got that much time. I've got my ticket already. But yeah, I'm not gonna let like silly tweets and silly rage-inducing moments get the better of me. I'm just gonna carry on. Hopefully at some point when I get in contact with Roy, I'll keep movie mumbles going. I've got so much I want to do. I want to keep doing CSGO in private and get really good at that, and then maybe stream that one day properly. I want to get a good PC. I'm getting a better portable audio software, and I've got some little things planned that I'm not going to spoil, because that might be coming in the autumn. If it doesn't, then then yeah, it doesn't matter because I haven't told you what it is. So yeah, but yeah, I'm excited. I've got a lot of things to do. So yeah, literally, whew, that's it. That's like half an hour worth of talking. Wow. Hopefully I'll be able to cut that down. Massive love to everyone that's watched all the way through this, and I hope you all stay safe, please. Hopefully there'll be a happier and a positive next time. So until then, I'll see you then. I just said then twice. That sounded awful.